Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. You are here for a great reason, bigger than life. And you know what? If I were you, I would feel so lucky because I know I am. I am here with our host today, Ashar Alam, all the way from California. Ashar, over to you.
Hey Marina, how is everything? How are you doing?
Oh my God, it's so exciting, Ashar. I don't know, I just follow your blueprint. I done what you said. I followed to a T, and I'm overwhelmed with people asking to share their story on Radio.W.O.R.K.S World. There are people queuing up. I'm so excited. I can't wait to broadcast their passion.
That is awesome. So I'm going to share, I think, two quick lessons that I've learned over the last, since our last conversation. And they're pretty big lessons. One is, or the first, and actually one of the most important lessons I've learned in a long time is that you cannot, we always talk about you have to be solving a problem in the marketplace in order for you to be able to charge for your services. If you're not solving a problem and you start a business, you're really not going to be able to help anyone, and you're not going to be able to charge any money for your products and services. So, and what I've learned is actually goes beyond that one step. The evolution of that idea or thought that I learned from one of the best copywriters of all time, who is Eugene Schwartz, is that you cannot create a desire for your products or services in a market. You can only channel your target client's desire, and you can only channel it and let them know that your product and service fulfills that desire. So if your client has a small desire, then you can only charge a small price to fulfill that desire or that need. But if they have a huge desire, an overwhelming desire, then you can charge overwhelming prices and deliver overwhelming value because that's something that they already want. So that's a big lesson that I learned. And then when you're messaging and you're creating your ads, you're creating your web page, you're even creating your business card, all of your marketing, everything that you're doing needs to go and channel that desire. It needs to really capture it in the client's own words and channel it towards your products and services. And if you can do that, that is a huge, huge win for you. You'll see your advertising costs go down. You'll see your lifetime value for your customers go up, and as a result of that, you'll see your profits shoot through the roof. So that's a big lesson that I've recently learned. Marina, what are your thoughts on that?
Wow. Yes, you're right. Is once you become aware of your passion and you understand how much the audience you don't know yet, total strangers, need you, and how much that will change their life, is nothing to stop you. You know, you become obsessed with your own passion, with serving the world to your best ability and delivering yourself. Your gold version of yourself is almost like delivering a baby into the world, and that's your baby, it's your passion, it's your big idea. So you have to grow into the person you need to be to serve the world, to serve that niche, how you say in America, or niche, how we say in Europe, of the market, who need you badly, who cannot afford not to hire you. Your ideal clients who are more than happy to pay for the unfair advantage of learning from you. And this is all about saying yes to yourself. Unless you say yes to yourself, you can't ask your clients to say yes to themselves, and feels as if you are failing simply because you can't allow yourself to grow into the person you could be. Over to you, Ashar.
Okay, perfect. And then the second thing is that I was recently in a mastermind. I don't know if I shared this with you, Marina, but we were in a mastermind in Beverly Hills, and I was sitting at a table with actually one of the top Facebook ad agencies, probably in our space in the world. And I was also sitting with one of the top Google AdWords guys that serves local businesses. And the Google AdWords guy said that there's two big players right now. There's two 800-pound gorillas in the room. And that is Google AdWords and Facebook ads right now. And that's it. There's lots of other ad networks. There's Outbrain, there's Taboola, there's Yahoo Gemini. There's a bunch of other things right now, but those are the two juggernauts in the room. So the reason why I'm sharing this is that you have to be on one or the other. You have to be on both. If you're scared of getting your ads on Facebook, you're really doing yourself a disservice. And why Facebook? This actually goes back to part one of our conversation, or the first point, is that you can use Facebook to create and channel. You can channel people's desire. So if you know who your target demographic is, you can get your products and services in front of them on Facebook, and then you can channel their desire towards your products and services. So it is as simple as putting up your Facebook page, which anyone can do nowadays. It is super duper easy. You just log into your Facebook, you go to create page, you put your business name there, you put a picture that represents your business as a cover photo. You write a short post describing a big problem that your products and services are solving. And as soon as you finish typing it, you get the option of hitting boost post. Hit that boost post button, spend the $5 to promote it for even 24 hours just to get your feet wet. You'll immediately see some engagement. You'll see people. You'll start advertising to people. You might see some comments. You might see some likes. If you don't see anything, don't worry. Create another post. Talk about a service. Talk about a big problem in your industry, whatever the case may be, and boost it again. Then use the targeting to choose who your market is. But don't be scared. What is it going to cost you? It's going to cost you $5. It's going to cost you $10. But you really need to jump into it. Marina, I found now, as I've spent, a couple of $1 million on Facebook ads, I find that the difference between me and people who haven't, or between me and people who haven't had any success on Facebook or in advertising, is that I'm just willing to try things. I'm willing to do stuff. I'm willing to have campaigns flop in order to find the campaigns that win. I've spent $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 on a newspaper ad campaign, and maybe only got 50% return on it. I've also spent the same amount and seen triple returns on it. Or same with the Facebook ads. I've tried ads that have flopped, but I've seen ones that are winners. So you just have to test and learn and get an understanding of your market and get your message out there to tweak it. And then again, basically find out what works, find out what doesn't work, spend the money that's on stuff that works, and go from there. And anyone who's shy on doing that, they shouldn't be. They really need to start testing their advertising, because if you're not going to do it, your competitors are definitely doing it. And how long are you going to sit on the sidelines? You have to get your stuff in front of other people in order for you to make money and grow your business.
Wow, Ashar, thank you so much for sharing this. Couple of weeks ago, I had a repeated question from our listeners. What is your advice on funnels?
So what you want to do is you want to have my advice on funnels is don't get complicated with your funnel. Have what's called a minimum funnel, or minimum viable funnel, just like a minimum viable product from lean startup methodologies. So basically that's just a way to capture their email address and then sell them a product. So, everyone has this kind of product that's their hot promotion, or an offer that works. It all comes back to the offer. So it all comes back to what is the hottest offer you can give them, and then putting that offer in front of them and capturing their email address. So you just need you need three things. You need an ad to drive them to an opt-in page. So you give them one piece of value on that opt-in page, and then you sell them your best product or your best service on the next page. So it's all it requires: an ad, an opt-in page, and a web page. So funnels are good, but what you need to be able to do is first figure out. You should go in knowing what sells. If you're going to go in and not have a proven offer, then it's difficult. Whether it was phone sales, whether it was referrals, what do people come to you for in your business? Then take that and present it in the form of a funnel. So funnels are great. You should have a funnel for your business, but you need to have an offer that converts first, and then put that offer in your funnel. It sounds kind of esoteric, but it's not. It's really not. It's just the ad, an opt-in, and your offer. And then if you're intimidated by the opt-in, screw the opt-in. Just have the ad. And with Facebook now, you can just have your offer without a web page, without anything. If you use a Facebook lead ad, Marina, you can put your offer there and they can opt in right from their Facebook newsfeed. You don't need a web page. You don't need anything. You don't need a web page. You don't need e-commerce. You don't need anything. You can capture their email. You can capture their first name. You can capture their phone number. It's super, super simple. And I'm seeing great success for this. So we've actually, I haven't shared this with you, Marina, but we have, in one of the businesses I'm involved in, we go after dentists, and we're do B2B marketing services for dentists. So we're acquiring leads that are dentists on Facebook for less than $10 a lead right now. So, and that's without a web page, that's without anything. And I have another friend of mine that I did a favor for, who's one of my first marketing mentors from almost 11 years ago, a great copywriter. So his wife owns a spa. And he's like, hey man, can you help me out with these Facebook ads? I was like, sure. I tried 2 campaigns, they both failed. We only spent like $200. The third campaign, his wife is getting appointments for her spa at $5 an appointment, and he's over the moon right now. He actually had to turn off the campaign because their appointment schedule got booked for the next month. So you just have to test and learn, and then apply what works, and try Facebook lead ads right now. It's super simple to roll out. Doesn't require much technology. It doesn't require any technology. If you can use Microsoft Word, you can use Facebook lead ads. If you can use your Gmail, you can do Facebook lead ads. If you can use your iPhone, you can do Facebook lead ads. So people shouldn't be intimidated by any of this stuff right now. And everyone should also get on Snapchat. Like I was telling you, Marina, people need to get on Snapchat and learn it. And I'm doing that myself. I just started in the last 2 weeks, and I'm snapping pictures. I'm actually more engaged on Snapchat than I am with my Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or whatever else. People need to get on that. Yeah.
Wow. This is all breaking news for me, at least. Thank you so much for sharing, Ashar. And I can't wait to see what you are doing next, and just follow what you do as much as I can.
Yes, we'll have our seminar marketing course coming out soon. We're going to do a 2-week sprint, which is like a Scrum software project management term to just get a lot of stuff done in the next 2 weeks. And hopefully we'll be rolling, hopefully on my next call with you, we'll be launching it. So it should be very exciting.
Wow, I can't wait. From both of us, until next time, go to Ashar's web page and connect with him. Go on Facebook. You can find him straight away. Connect with us at W.O.R.K.S World and see what happens next. I can't wait. Goodbye.
Awesome. Goodbye.